Hello! Welcome to another episode of Nathan Cook's Breakfast. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Breville Barista Pro. It's an espresso machine with a built-in grinder and steam wand. If you're wondering where the 3D printers went, this is my sanctuary where I escape from all the 3D printers. Here I can relax a little bit and focus on other important things in life, like making espresso. Good espresso starts with good beans. Espresso beans are a little bit different than normal coffee beans. They usually contain a little bit more oils and fats, and that helps make that creamy foam at the top of your espresso drink. Also, these beans go stale after about 2 weeks, so if you've had some sitting out for a while, just dump them in the trash. Now let's check out the features of this Breville Barista Pro. It's got an integrated grinder, so I can just insert this thingy over here, and when I press the button, it'll dispense a fixed amount of coffee out. This should grind the perfect amount of beans every time. If you're just making some drip coffee, the beans would be a lot coarser. But espresso calls for a fine grind, and that's what we have set up here. So now I'm going to use the included tool to level out these beans. Once it's pretty evenly distributed, you can grab this tool that's held in here with magnets, and you use it to tamp that ground up coffee to make sure it's a nice uniform puck of coffee grounds. You don't want any high density areas or low density areas because that'll interfere with the way that the water flows through this coffee. So here's our nice uniform puck of coffee. Now we'll put it into the machine just like this. When I push this button, it'll meter out a precise amount of water at just the right temperature and pressure, and that'll produce our espresso. Now that draw was a bit long, and the texture looked a bit watery. So I don't think I'm gonna like these beans. Sometimes the puck gets stuck up there. You just eject a little bit of water and it'll flush it right out. Now I've got 4 shots of espresso because I messed up the first take and had to do it over again. So this is a ton of caffeine. I'm gonna be editing some videos tonight, that's for sure. Now it's common knowledge that coffee actually tastes really bad, so I'm gonna put some of this 2% milk into this cup. And we're going to steam this milk and serve it with our coffee, just to make it taste a little bit better. So now we're going to be using the steam feature, and to turn that on, I'm just going to rotate this knob forward so it's selecting the steam function. We're going to purge a little bit of water through that steam wand. And we'll turn it off. I'm going to add 2 pumps of sugar in here. I just add it directly to the milk so that it's nice and blended by this foaming process. We'll start with the wand submerged slightly, turn the steam on, and then we'll slowly move it downwards. And once you've got enough volume of bubbles there, you can stop that mode and get it into a swirl. So you submerge the nozzle further into the beverage. And that should break the bubbles up into smaller little bubbles that are tastier. And then you gotta put the wand into some water to keep the milk from cooking onto there. Yeah, I know, it's a lot of work, isn't it? But now we can combine our 2 ingredients. We've got the milk in one side and the coffee in the other. And then you can do some fancy art things that, you know, makes the little latte art. The milk is tasty and the coffee's nasty, so when you add it together, it makes something that is almost drinkable. Alright, so that concludes today's lesson on how to make espresso in the Breville Barista Pro. Bon appetit! Whoops. Oh no. In tomorrow's lesson, we'll go over how to make avocado toast.
That should break the bubbles up into smaller little bubbles that are tasty. And then, yeah, I know it's a lot of work, isn't it?